Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Pass to Wade, and here's Simons. And tonight, Stan, we have a matchup featuring two teams with similar systems.
Yeah, look, neither of these teams is ever going to be in a rush. They're very patient offensively, and it's more about player movement and ball movement than it is about pace.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Simons deciding where to go with it. Pass to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. That's short off the rim. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Picked by Smith. Right wing. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the third longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me.
They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. It's White with the drive. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And too long on the shot. Pass to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
Now here's Wiggins. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, right side. Pass to White. .141 left in the first quarter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Wow, such a skilled five. Bam's passing is really important to this offense.
You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Edris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
White can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Wade drives in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Outside Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing. Adebayo grabs the board. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Simons with it, guarded by Smith.
Oh, gets it down. Showing some power. Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. Cavaliers trail by 6. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bryant outside. Here's the screen by Bryant. Garland for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Wade. Breaks down the breakaway slam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Can they get it? And then Bryant with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Wade drives in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford. Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Horford outside. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Great to see Lonzo take flight.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be #1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, Brian.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Pass to Jovic. And Bryant pulls it down. The Cavs trailing. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Jaquez. No good with the triple. Garland scanning the floor. Shoots over Hero, and that misses. That would have put him up.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Wade, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Garland up top. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Bryant's gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Wade. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Simons outside. He takes it in. Pass to Jovic. Wide open. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here comes Cleveland. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
You know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Pass to Simons. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Miami.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Cleveland substitution.
And here comes Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about Donovan Mitchell. Allie, what are they saying?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Mitchell on the drive. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Simons. They still need this. And that's 2 points on the layup. Simons has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Mitchell with the ball. And Mobley throws it down.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
Simons outside. There's the screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, they're up 1. You just hope that missed free throw doesn't come back to haunt them.
Here's Wade. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Mobley controls the rebound and the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
There's a screen by Wiggins. On the wing, Wade. Pass to Adebayo. Over Mobley. Again, the Heat score.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Maybe going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you didn't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys, back to you.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Wiggins. Simons outside. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hunter, good.
Smart pass. Set up Hunter, and he'll knock him down.
Pass to Wade. Oh, powered down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Mitchell. Oh, power move by Mitchell.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Here's Wade. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Oh, here's White on the drive. No good with the finger roll. Miami trailing. For 3, Powell. Smith with the rebound. And here comes Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Mobley good for 3. Mobley's got 10 points in the game.
How about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Wade drives in. Wiggins outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Down low. Adebayo with a powerful jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now Mitchell. Off target at the rim.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. A different look for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 3. Nance outside. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Credit to Ball for staying committed, not letting the foul scare him off.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive, he can pass, and he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Cleveland on top, leading by 3. All right, we're going to step aside.
35.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Jovic. It's tipped. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hero, and it's Miami with another.
Well, when you put Hero in the pick and roll action, you apply pressure on the defense. Tyler is so tough to stop.
And here's Garland. Pass to Bryant. Fires the three. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Adebayo sets a screen. Pass to Powell. Takes the three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Well, Powell is such a valuable asset. Great shooter, efficient, has a really high basketball IQ with all of his experience.
And he makes all three. The Cavaliers leading. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Left side Garland. Pulls it from the corner. Adebayo grabs the board. To take the lead. Wade drives in. And the layup is good. And the Heat lead by one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To the inside. Mobley, no good. So it's Miami now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. Here's Wade. Now Simons. Adebayo! 17-footer is in.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
White outside. Here's Mitchell. Left side White. Now Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Rebounded by Adebayo.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's stolen by Garland. Now White. Oh, no good again that time. Miami leading by 3. Outside Simons. Here's Powell. Simons outside. Now Adebayo. And he slams it down.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Now Mobley. White fires. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Here's Mitchell. Yes, using that window.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Now Adebayo. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball and he delivers.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Adebayo sets a screen. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Well, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Wade drives in. Oh, the stuff!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And here are the Heat, leading by 5. Here's Simons. Now Adebayo. Here's Wade. So it's Miami picking up the win. This one was in the